and listen, Boebert acted, horrible in public. Got all that. And the congressman from South Carolina, but that's not stuffing gold bars in your knickers to get, favors for the Egyptian government. I mean, yeah, it's bad behavior, it's tawdry, but it's not gold bar Bob Menendez with, giving Egyptian favors. So you've got that going on. But the bigger problem for Republicans right now is a lot of infighting. You've got about 5 members of the House saying we're not going to support this continuing resolution, although I think Ralph Norman has said, now I'm going to go ahead and go with the continuing resolution to reduce spending by 8%, to put some security at the southern border, to bring a little bit of sanity to Washington, at least for a month. Wouldn't that be something? Because we spend $7 trillion a year, bring in 5. This has got to stop. It's got to start somewhere. We've got to roll back the kind of reckless spending that goes on every day. And if that means a government shutdown, well, what do you say about it?
Well, I'd say, number one, hey, there are people that for a short period of time, they are inconvenienced and they are hurt. Okay, I was in Congress when we shut down the government. I was an ambassador where I had to go and I had to furlough non-essential workers who worked at the embassy in the Netherlands for me. And those people that are furloughed and others who don't receive government payments, they don't get their paychecks, they are inconvenienced and they are hurt for a period of time. But once government opens up, all of those people are made whole. Okay, they may spend a week, 2 weeks at home, but when government opens up, it's not like they've lost that salary. That money does come back to them. They are then paid for the time that they were off of work. But we need to get back to sanity. We need to balance this budget. $33 trillion of debt is absolutely outrageous. The problem.
Well, and here's the thing, Pete, and I'll say this: I appreciate the idea there should be 12 funding bills, not one just overarching. We pay for. There should be 12. You should vote on everything independently. I completely agree with that, and that should be the goal. Don't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. But the other thing, Steve, is Republicans should have spent the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months building the case of government waste and government spending that was unnecessary so that the American people understand what's going on in Washington. It is wasteful spending. Spending is out of control. We could make that case back in 93, 94, 95 with John Kasich, chairman of the Budget Committee. We spent months making the case about government waste and spending that could be cut. And you know what? You and I
hear there.
know the difference.